So we at Blue Ox are unbiased inspector. We are not for the seller in any way, shape, or form. We're not against them, but we're for you, the buyer. We're there to protect your asset. And dealers will call us third party. Yeah, because if you get their inspector, this is called quid pro quo. So that means that they're actually telling those inspector, well, you better deliver my nice report because I allow you to come on my facility as long as you give me a good report. Keep that in mind.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Tucson, Arizona, about to have our workshop inspectors go through this Newmar Dutchstar 2021. It is a 4081. Now stick around. We're going to come back and see what they have found by lunchtime, and we'll update you at the end of the day as well. So it's lunchtime, so come on in and let's see what Annette has found today. So far, she has gone through her woodwork and we have this trim right here that is separated from the wall. Now it's not loose, but it's definitely separated from the wall. And then coming into this area here, into the kitchen area, she has found that this trim right here is not attached at all whatsoever. Not only that, the mirror. Now you've seen in some of my other videos that the mirrors were actually falling off the wall. She thought, well, maybe it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. You certainly don't want 7 years of bad luck if that mirror comes down. And then coming over here, what she found is that this second drawer right here does not latch and does not stay latched. And same with the balls here. You know, her husband came in, squeezed it together and it latches, but this is still pushing the pantry door out. We don't want to lose our food out of the pantry door. You were leaving when? Again, all these little things are what they need to fix before you drive away with this new RV. But then coming into the bedroom, we've got these beautiful sliding pocket doors, but it's off track. Nothing is attached in the track on the bottom or at the top. So that's something that, again, needs to be adjusted. So far, we have one more thing that she has found, and that is a small dent in the front of the dishwasher. Now, it's really hard to see, but it's right here. Nothing big deal to some. Somebody else might want a little bit of money off the fact that there's already a dent in the front of their dishwasher. So stick around. We're going to update you at the end of the day and see what else Annette finds.
All right, first glimpse. We already had Peter working on this morning. We went to take care of the crew. We had 3 more crews on another campsite. So Peter was able to start this morning. Fast forward to where we're at now with his unit. We already have an issue. And I got to bring this up. 2022, 21, it was built in 21. And we're already racking up stuff like the latch of the generator that you unlock. It's not well adjusted. So I had to crawl under, unlatch it so we're able to draw the drawer. It's all those little things that happen when you buy something new, but I want to bring this up. So yes, for you who knows us, we got certification to the point where we certified other people. Certification in Caterpillar Mechanic, ASE certification, brake certification from different state. We just didn't come out of our ass and start doing inspection. And that's what I'm saying. It's you got to be careful what you hear and what you see and what you're told on the market. Laura was just with a customer a couple of minutes ago. People trying to sell a unit and trying to hinder this poor woman from her deposit that she gave, and then she realized after Laurel talked to them about how, okay, well, no, I'm losing my deposit if I go forward with this, and now they're trying to do anything to hinder my inspector to come here. What do I do? Think, people. If you give a non-refundable deposit and then they tell you about, no, you need to come this Saturday, we're done, we inspected this, trust us. We spent 18 hours inspecting this. You hear that tune? You've heard that before? Remember, snake oil salesmen, there's a lot of them. We're there for another point. We're there to protect your assets, as I said before. This is what's important for us. And the people that we are training for this purpose this week was it. These people understand what we do, and they're there for you just like we are. This is not just Gimmick International. We're just trying to get money out of you. And by the way, when we charge a fee, and some dealership will say that we charge way more, there's details they forget to ask you. Ask them what they're talking about. Sometimes there's traveling fees. We are flown with different part of the country where some people will spend $5,000, $7,000 with the inspection to send us elsewhere. So be careful what those snake oil salesmen say sometimes. We at Blue Ox are unbiased inspector. That's who we are. We are not for the seller in any way, shape, or form. We're not against them, but we're for you, the buyer. We're there to protect your asset. And dealers will call us third party. Yeah, because if you get their inspector, this is called quid pro quo. So that means that they're actually telling those inspector, well, you better deliver my nice report because I allow you to come on my facility as long as you give me a good report. Keep that in mind. So let's carry on. So here this morning, what I had on this unit before he opened it, typical Newmar, this slide out was sagging, was close to this. There will be slide out adjustment to be done with this. And as you can see right up there, and that's what when he pulled in, I remember you see that seal that is flopped inside and it can come out. That's why it can't come out, because the whole slide out is not adjusted. So some manufacturer will tell you that, well, that's normal. Well, especially sellers will tell you that that's normal. So don't fall for the that's normal bull crap that they have. So I'm just gonna recap with where we're at on this unit. So far in general, it's a nice unit. Yes, there's a laundry list that he's packing up, but we'll check at the end of the day what it looks like. Meanwhile, let's go check later on what it looks like. All right, Pete is now doing his job, finding the inverter. We located the inverter, so he was able to go log in his data on this particular one. So now you know what it looks like.
I was gonna
They're
say,
always there.
That was Uncle Festus in there coming out.
Uncle Festus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tells you how old we are.
Right?
So next time, instead of implying, you call. Hey, where's the inverter? Oh, surprise, there's none. On a fifth wheel and on a travel trailer, there's no inverter. It's a converter. A converter just charges your battery. It's kind of a charger. It takes 120 and turns it into 12.
Okay.
An inverter takes it into 12, turns it into 110.
Okay.
So converter in a fifth wheel and a travel trailer, we don't have inverters. They don't power up the voltage that's coming in. It's just turning the 110 into 12 volt. So your converter, in order to see if your converter works, that's why we unplug from the pedestal. The converter is in the electrical panel, normally. It's that little fan at the bottom that you see turning. If it's not there, it's on its own as a converter, especially in the front of the fifth wheel. It's typically in that back wall, and you'll see a gray box and it will say Westco. It's a converter. All right, well, it's there instead of being included into our electrical panel. So every time you see that little fan at the bottom, that's a converter. That's an inverter charger. So this is what's charging and inverting. So this does two things, and that's what they are in every one of them. End of the day recap. We're almost ready for a recap on this tire. So the problem we have with this tire, after 16,000 miles, 13,000 miles, I stand corrected. This tire has a lot of wear on the outside. And I'm going to give you an example. I want you to look at this. Look at this segment, how much we have here. And now look how much we have here. So you see these little triangular shape. So we have about, I'd say, half an inch at least that is lost here. So there is, see my pencil? It is at an angle. So there is definitely, either on the traction control, the steer drive, there is definitely an issue on there, because after 15,000 miles, 12,000 miles, it shouldn't be like that. The other thing that I know Peter found on this, on the roof, we have an issue. 2021, we already have an issue under the die-core tape. There's a big opening, so water can come in there. As long as it's staying in Arizona, we're good. Other than that, overall the unit is pretty nice. Surprisingly, for a Newmar 21, during COVID, frame built in COVID, box built in COVID, we actually lucked out. So see, there are those good ones. So remember this, you can't all put them aside. Some of them turned out to be good. So now let's go check what Laurel has inside.
So it's the end of the day. Come on in. Annette has been working in here hard all day long, not only doing her work, but she also had to help her husband on the outside. So as far as what she found after lunch today, basically nothing major at all. She's tested that shower, no leaks. She's checked the sinks, no leaks. And right now she's doing a load of wash. And it's not leaking. There's no cracks, there's no mold, everything is great. This is a beautiful RV, and we're just really happy that Annette and Pete are here at the workshop getting that training, and they're feeling really good about what they're doing today. So as far as finding bad things on a COVID rig, are you kidding? This is a good one, full of baloney about that COVID stuff. You never know. So always get an RV inspection so that you do know the facts.
Hi, I'm Pete.
And I'm Annette.
And we just completed the Blue Ox Endorsed training program. And let me tell you, this is a lot of work, but it's well worth it, wouldn't you say?
Oh, for sure.
Our intention is to be the best of the best in the industry. If you're on the fence thinking about doing something like this, I would highly recommend this course.
Pierre and Laurel are really the best. They really care about you and care about the industry and really want to help us achieve excellence.
Yeah.
We highly recommend it. It is more than what I had anticipated. It is a lot of work. You can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
We will do it. We will complete it. And you will too.
So remember, and do never forget, it's
Not about the destination,
it's all about the journey.